doing? Finishing off the charms this morning. So these are the ones that we've made already. Let's just push that up there. Now we've got, they're made. Oh, we're backwards. We're backwards. No. Settings. Video. Unmirror the camera. All right. They're done. Okay. So I've got a few more to make. Make some of these fishes. Find some other beads. Hey Desiree, how you doing? All right, that'll do for now. Bowls. We need bowls. Hi Kel. Yes, we're making dangles. So these are the ones I've made so far. These are going to be added to a one of those things. What are they called? You know those things. I don't know what they're called. Those big brads with the ring on them. That's what they're called. And this one. And this one. And this one with the turtle. Yeah, they're going to be spine dangles for journals. So I want them nice and long. I'll be adding ribbon and stuff to them as well. Hey, Lydia. Potato. So this is what we made yesterday. So we're just going to keep making a few. These are going to be sold. So that's what we made. I'm just going to make a few more now. I'm running out of gold pins. I'm going to have to use some wire. Make my own. Make my own. Need more balls. Did I just say hello, Lydia, or did I just do that in my head? Hello, Lydia. Okay, got no. Whose idea was it to put all the gold stuff in one box? I'm gonna have to separate these all out one day. That'll do. Turquoise. It's turquoise. Turquoise. It's actually a bluey color, you know. You know how it goes. Oh shit, we're gonna finish this one, won't we? Finish what you're doing. Oh, well, you get an extra hello then. You're lucky. Get in there. Okay. Going to have to make some more long these thingies, eye pins. Fishy, fishy, fishy. No, it needs to be blue. Needs to be blue stuff. Where are my crystals? Those ones are cool. I need a few of these little ones. Need some of those, I think. Gotta find my other crystals now, cause I need some bigger blue ones. The heck? Something on my roof. What the heck? My power just went on and off, and there's something on my roof. Just let me have a look. Excuse me. Good grief. Sorry about that. That was the electrician doing tests on the electricity panel. Didn't tell me they were coming. Let's just turn our power off in the middle of the live. She'll never know. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Jenny. Well, they're cute. They can go on the bottom. So that's what that was, the electrician. That was a bit of fun. Got my heart racing. What the heck was that? I mean, I know we have possums every now and then, but they're not usually active at this time of the day. So hi everyone that came in while I was out sussing out the noises. Thank you. All right. Okay, so blue is going to look better. Blue will look better. Let's put a bronzy on there. And an iridescent, iridized one. Okay. And a fishy. Still not enough contrast. So maybe we need some more of these blue ones. Okay. Hi, Tammy. Anyone else that I missed? I'm sorry. Fishy, fishy. That's better. Oops. Do I need? Might need a little one of these caps. Maybe not. Get it right in a minute. Let's put one of these on here. Yep, that's cute. Like that. Like it. Nope. Don't do that. cute. Hey, Da. How you doing? Oh, my house is so quiet. Husband's gone to Brisbane. Doesn't have the TV blaring in the background. Oh. Well, that just broke my bead. Cracked her in half. Cracked my bead in half. Come on, you can do it. Get on there. Okay, maybe you can't. Get on there. Where's my nylon pliers gone? That's better. Fixed it. All right, fishy's done. Now a couple of these. And I think I'm going to use a large jump ring. Use these as a dangle. I went to bed with my jump ring on last night. Left it on the bedside table, as you do. Is this going to fit a jump ring through it, or is it too thick? It's too thick. Okay, wire it is. Where's my gold wire? Of course, it's underneath all of these books that I didn't put away the other day. That'll teach me not to put my books away. Probably not. Where's my gold wire gone? Do I not have any thick gold wire? bronze, pink, black, blue. Maybe I can use blue wire just to do these. Possibly. Let's have a look. Is this too thick? It's going to be too thick. Oh no, it's fine. It's fine. No, it's too thick. This wire is too thick. So now I have to order more gold wire. Great. Alright. So let's figure something else out. Okay, we need those, and we need no, it's going to be too big. Too big, too big, too big. Hey, View. Hey, Flo. Sorry, it's not concentrating. That's funny. Dara's often here. That's cute. Let's put them together. So I want a fish and one of these and a dangle. All right. Hey, Dee Dee. How you doing? Oops. There's the end. Cute. That's cute. You were chilling. You were just in the background. What was I looking for? I was looking for a lobster. Oh, that was dumb. That's only got one end. That one only has one end. Okay. One of these then. And one of these. Now a lobster claw. Except I don't have any more. Oh, yes, I do. There's one. Jump rings. She's a genie in a bottle. There you go. That's cute. Like it. Like it a lot. That'll look good. All right, so same as these are bottom dwellers, needs to have a crystal in there and a crystal at the top. Where's my jump rings? Too big. Just don't rub her the wrong way. Is that what you're saying? Hey, Carrie. Get those out of the way. keep missing chat. Obviously, I'm not a real woman because I can't do two things at once properly. Just a pretend one. What did I say I was going to put on next? Crystals. Hi, Joyce. You have two tools that I used. These two tools. Chain nose pliers, flat nose pliers. And what else? What else? One of these. Sorry about the ads. Girl needs glue, you know. Glue and new paintbrushes. Because I was looking through all my watercolour brushes the other day, which I used to have hundreds of, and it seems now I only have 4. That's not good. I don't know where all the others are gone. Obviously, they're in a great hiding spot because even I can't find them. Get off there. That's a pretty little one. A lot of these big beads, they're acrylic. These focal beads are just off necklaces that I've thrifted. So we are upcycling. I think we might put a fishy on this one. And I might have to make another crystal one. And we could put this on there. That'll do. Dee Dee does very well, but she has a lot more people watching than I do. A lot more. Hang on. A shite load more. Put this in there. I'm so sick of my tools being magnetic. Wait, what? Yes, they are spine dangles for journals. Oh, hang on, Flo. You gave me a compliment? What the heck? Now I have to scroll back, and my computer doesn't allow me to scroll back easily. No, can't see it. Sorry. Hi, Julie. It didn't land. Oh, well. Thanks for the compliment that I couldn't read. I'll have to go back and read later. Oh, I might have to take my jumper off. It's a tad warm. Okay, there you go. Oh, thanks. Love yous too. All right, that's enough gold. So I'm just going to pack this up quickly, get rid of the gold, and I'm going to do some bronze. And I might, if I get time, do some silver ones, and then that'll be it for the jewellery. Let's put the gold jump rings away first. Oop. Don't need those ones. I'll just quickly put some of this stuff away, because if I don't, it'll be out on my bench next month and I'll be kicking myself. So I'm trying to make a concerted effort to actually put stuff away when I'm finished with it. That's a novel idea, isn't it? No buys. I fell off my no buys about 2 months in to my no buy year. I was strictly going to only buy tools. Dumb idea. Let's just put the beads over there for a minute, out of the way. Got to reorder more gold findings because I don't have any very many long pins left. And apparently I've got no gold wire left either to make some. I need to order both of those. All right, jump rings away. That's all the jump rings. Right, you can go away. see, I don't have many gold ones left. Not long ones anyway. I've got short ones, but no long ones. See, I see you guys buy seed beads and stuff in bulk trays, like with colorways in a bulk tray. We don't get those here. Yeah, I bought all. I've got just outside my craft room. I've got 3 bookcases out there that are absolutely chockers full of books, from how-tos to inspiration to colouring, you know, you name it, and vintage books to tear apart. And my problem is that they sit out there and gather dust. So last week I decided that I was going to grab a whole heap of books and bring them in, and just spent the whole live just going through books because I'd lost my inspo. I had no mojo, and that's how I ended up with the jewelry, because I got some jewelry books out, and it was good fun. It was really good fun. Yeah, I went from having absolutely no inspiration mojo at all to making these. So it's good. I think I just got bored with making journals and cards, and because the markets went so badly, I just didn't even want to look at paper for a while. And it was no fault of, it was the weather. The weather just hammered us at the market. Like gale force winds and torrential rain, and you name it, it happened on market day. It was horrible. Very depressing. Okay, these go in here. All right, so what have we got left? Those beads can stay out. Beads can stay out. Gold chain. Gold chain can go in there. Lobster claws, you can go away. And these little things can go in here. Must make some more of those. I'm nearly out. Okay, so jump rings. Don't know why I bought these teeny tiny jump rings. They're so hard to use. There's a few jump rings back in the jump ring box. They can just go loose. They're in the general vicinity, so loose is fine. And these couple can go back in there. And that's it. The rest is rubbish. Rubbish. Time to start again. All right. Need some of these. These bells are very cool. We might use those. All right, put those golds away, get the bronzes out. Those and jump rings. Jump rings. Gold. All right, we're organised, sort of. Okay, so we need some of those. Some of those. Some of those. All right. Beautiful. Oh, that's it. Need to take some clothes off. It's getting hot in here. Promise I won't take all my clothes off, but some of them. We need some ball pins. We need some eye pins. We need some long eye pins. Oops. Beautiful. Beautiful. We need some jump rings. Wait, what? Hey, hi, April. What did I miss? I'm missing everything. I'm missing everything. Jump rings. We need some bigger jump rings. Bigger jump rings. Now we need some beads. Red would be cute, wouldn't it? With the bronze. What else? What about green? Green would be nice. Green and bronze, that would be cool. Bronze. Some little, that's more turquoise than green. All right. Nope. I'm nearly ready. Just need some funky beads now. Funky. These would be cute. They're cute. They're cute. There's a focal. What about owls as a focal? That would be cute. Let's do 3 owls. There's a green one. And there's a green one. There's a green. There's a red. Red. Oh, come out. Red, red, red. Red. Okay. What about Millefories? Do I need a Milleforie? Nope, that'll do. Let's make something. Alrighty. Thanks, Jenny. All right, let's get let's put the loose beads in here. Need to find some more of those bells. All right, let's start. I need to cut these off first. I have a plan. No, I don't have a plan. I'm just winging it. I never have a plan. I just start making. I just start making. Sometimes I have a vision, but never a plan. That wasn't meant to go in there at all. Wait, what did I miss? Let me just scroll for a second. Hey, T. Yeah, I'm pretty snooty, but I must say there are some really cool acrylic beads out there now, which like these ones. I'm having fun with these. They're acrylic, and they were from a piece of thrifted jewelry. But I'm very fussy. I mean, these are acrylic beads, and they're pretty cool as well. But yeah, mostly I'm pretty fussy. But as I say, there are some really, really cool acrylic beads out there, and I don't mind using them and mixing them. And I'm very forthcoming when it comes to telling people that there are thrifted pieces in this piece of jewelry. All right, let's begin. Let's begin building some elements. So I need some of these bronzies out. Let's go with the red. Might need to find some smaller red beads. I need some plain red beads. Red? Where's my red box? All right. Don't you be getting all off on my noises, ladies. That's just weird. It's just weird, I tell you. Oh, that's a freaking cool bead. I like that one. I like it a lot. All right. They're little hearts. No. Squares. Don't need any more faceted ones. Have a decided lack of red beads as well, by the look of it. Just want plain little old. They're very pinky. I like those. That's better. They'll work. Little glass ones. What are these ones? I need to have a look what they are. Hey, J-Mac, you weirdo. Yeah, we all know that. We're all a bunch of weirdos. That's what I love about yous. What are these? They're a bit asymmetrical. They're not drilled in the center. Do I want to use those? I don't think so. Not on these ones. They're very cool beads for acrylic beads. I was very impressed. But the problem is that I'm going to have to drill them out because they're glued. The string is glued in there, so I'm going to have to drill them out with my little Dremel bead reamer thing. But I thought they were very cool for an acrylic bead. And it cost me like 50 cents because it was broken. Thank you very much. Yeah, I have a lot of natural stone beads, which actually would look really cool with the green. Let's just get all the beads out, shall we? Stop giving me more stuff. Gemstone. What do we got? Stop it, T. You're banned from typing, okay? No more typing. Because I'm getting surrounded by boxes of beads now. Alright, what do we got? We've got jadeite beads, Picasso gemstones. They're cute. Got some of these, which are agate. We've got some nephrite jade. They're cute, like them. Oh, yeah, man. Got these little jasper ones. That's cool. Stop it. Stop it. It's going to take me forever to put all these bead boxes away. What else have we got? We have got We've got some coral, but that's very, very rugged. It's not round beads. They're coral. They're cute. They're too big. Too big. Too big. Oh, I've got some moonstone. That'll be... that's probably too white for these. Rhodonite. Got some tiger's eye. That can go in there. With the greens. T! You should see the piles of boxes now. It's all your fault. Alright, what else have we got? Tiger's eye and what's that? Oh, serpentine. No, what's this one? Maybe. Oh, I've got these little garnet beads. Mint beige check beads. Well, aren't they just the cutest? They don't belong in there because they're glass. Got some lava rock. Got some more lava rock. That's blue. No. Plenty of sodalite. No, that's it. Let's call it. That's enough. That's enough. Let's just make something, for goodness sake. Got any vintage sandalwood elephant beads? I have got some hand-carved elephants somewhere. Don't think they're sandalwood, no. They're stone. I wouldn't know where to begin to look for them. I know I've got stone ones made out of moss agate, I think. All right, let's make something, for goodness sake. We were making red stuff, weren't we? Let's get some red beads out. Oh, see, I've kept every craft that I've ever done over the last freaking 40 years. I think I've kept everything. I still have all my stained glass stuff. You know, at least it doesn't go off like paint. Especially tinny paints. All right, let's make some linkages. Linkages. Oh, you've got an odd end on you. So where are my bead caps? Bronze bead caps. Bronze bead caps. Maybe those ones will work. Maybe. Too big. Don't have many bronze bead caps either. Shopping list seems to be getting larger and larger instead of my stock getting smaller and smaller. Well, yep, I did both copper foil and lead cane stained glass. I had a business in South Australia. I used to do all the cupboard doors for a furniture place, as well as people's windows and doors and that sort of thing. It was fun. It was fun. Big cap. And a little crystal. Is that too big? How much room have I got? Maybe just a bronze one. Yeah, got rained out. Gale force winds blew away people's marquees, and it was just ridiculous. And of course, all my stuff is paper. And when the rain started, that was it. We all packed up and went home. It was ridiculous. Okay. We've made a start. We've actually made an element. Woohoo! No, I don't do commission work. It's commission work and design team work is work. It's not, it ceases to be fun. And when you're first starting out, design team work is really good to get some content shared out, B, some practice with making videos and some free product, which is always good. But when you've got deadlines all the time, you've got to have this, and this made by a certain date, it's like, oh, I don't even want to come in my craft room half the time. So this needs to be longer. Let's just make some little ones first. Hi, Carrie. How you doing? Doesn't even have a hole in it. What the? Oh, yes, it does. That way. Don't want that one. I don't want it. Well, don't get me wrong. I'm very grateful for the people that offered me the opportunity when I first started making journals, because I came from a painting background, doing acrylic paints and mixed media. Up until probably, even though I owned a store that sold all the stuff, up until probably 7 years ago, I'd never made anything from paper except painted on it, you know. All my times working in putting stuff in galleries to be seen and that sort of thing. It was all mixed media. It was all paintings, all mixed media. I'd never made anything paper. So coming into bringing my big pieces of artwork, this is what brought me to journaling, making journals and books and things, was we lost the store, we lost the house, we ended up living in a bus because of a storm. And I didn't have the room to put my easel up to do big pieces. Like when I'm talking big pieces, I used to do mixed media pieces on doors. That's how big my substrates were. So I had to find a way to keep being artistic, but in a smaller way. And I could not do mixed media in a small way on a canvas. It didn't gel with me. I can do it now, but back then I couldn't do it. Just didn't gel with me. So I kept putting small scale mixed media, and I kept getting cards, and it's like, oh my God, I'm not a card maker. I love making cards now. It was just like I was getting so frustrated, just so freaking frustrated. And I finally stumbled across a junk journal. It wasn't a junk journal. It was a journal maker by the name of Jibbid Neary, who makes absolutely amazing pieces. Nothing I could ever afford because her prices are way out there. But anyway, I came across one of her videos, and it was a beach, and it was a short movie. It wasn't even like it was a flip through. She doesn't do tutorials as such, but it was a flip through. Yes, I did paint on screen for a little while, and I'm going to come back to that too. But she made this book, and it was amazing. It was and it was a little girl sitting in the dunes, reading through this treasure book that she had found on the beach. Yeah, it's been a journey, as they say. It's been a journey. But she had this book, and I was just amazed. So I went back through all her videos and watched all her videos. And once you start watching someone's videos, you get shown a lot of other stuff. So that's how I became a junk journaler. Well, a journaler, a bookmaker. And I started making books, and then it was journals, and I was like, I don't like the way these are going. I don't like this, this, and this. So I started making hybrid journals. And that's when I started going, yes, I love this. I love it a lot. It was a lesson in letting go and finding out what's important. So a storm, for those who don't know the story, a storm came through and ripped the roof off my shop. So being an arts and craft shop, everything's paper. It's in paper packaging. It's paper. It's, the only thing that survived were things that were sealed in plastic, basically. And we had contents insurance, but we didn't have loss of income insurance, which is a big lesson to have, because although we've got insurance to replace all the stock and chattels and all that sort of stuff, you've still got to pay rent and insurance and phone and internet and all that sort of stuff, even though your shop is not up and running. You've still got to pay it all. And they took over 6 months to fix the shop. Over 6 months, well over 6 months. And so I went to get a loan from the bank for a bridging loan to keep us going, sort of thing. And basically they said, nah, not giving you anything. So we started having to, use credit cards and lend off family, and it was just all messy. It was very, very messy. And then when we finally did get to open, people had found other places to shop. And it took a long time for people to start coming back. And by that time, it was too late. It was too late. And so we'd lost everything. But we didn't lose the house. We decided to sell the house so we didn't have to go bankrupt or anything. So we went and lived in our bus for a while and put everything in storage. And of course we had storm after storm after storm after storm. And then when we finally got a house to live in, we got the container with all our stuff in it, and the humidity had molded everything, and the white ants had got in and eaten. And there's this photo of me sitting on the back lawn amongst this pile of eaten paintings, and that was my break. I just couldn't do it anymore. Just couldn't craft, couldn't do anything. All my paintings, like the white ants had got in and eaten all the wood frames and half the, the bottoms of the paintings, and it was all just too much. Broke me, it did. But yeah, it was a big lesson in what's important. And my husband, who stood beside me through it all, was what was important. Not the painting, not the furniture that I'd hand painted and it got ruined, and none of that mattered. Yeah, that's exactly right. That was before COVID. My husband was still standing beside me and loving me and through all of it. So that was what was important. And we started again. And I went into hoarder mode for a while. So I worked at a thrift store. They used to throw a lot of stuff out that was useful for journaling. So I ended up with not just a room, but rooms full of stuff. It was craziness. I need something. Maybe some of these. And as I said, I've had an easel sitting, my big easel. Someone gave me a big wooden easel to get me back into painting. And I've had a canvas sitting on that for probably over 4 years, I suppose. It's been sitting there, still in its plastic. And I keep walking past it, and I just can't bring myself to start a big painting. So I just keep doing what I'm doing, making stuff. But it gives you a good lesson on what's important, and this stuff is not important. The piece of furniture that you painted, that you thrifted and you sanded back and you painted and it looked beautiful and you loved it, but the white ants ate it. It's not important. There's always going to be another piece of furniture that you find. And I found an even better table for $50, and I love it. I love it a lot. All right, this has got silver on it, so I'll leave these ones for the silver stuff, not the bronze stuff. All right. Yep, absolutely it will. Absolutely. I have no doubt about that at all. But as I found a brilliant community who I love very much and miss every day when I'm not here on it. You saved me, you gave me encouragement and you gave me inspiration and understanding and love and all that sort of stuff. Everything that I needed, I found here, which is amazing. And it didn't cost me anything. It just cost me time, a bit of time. I wouldn't call myself very grounded. I'm an airy fairy head most of the time. But I love teaching. Teaching is it's the only thing I have patience for is teaching. That's it. Everything else I am so impatient with. What is that big yellow thing? This big yellow thing? It's a looper. It's for making loops. I just don't use it very much. Sometimes when I'm using really long bits, I will. Looks like a banana. No, it's not a banana. It's a looper, which, as I said, puts a loop. So you put your wire through this little machine here, and it cuts and loops like so. Makes a loop. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, we did a lot of teaching. I used to have, so I had a huge classroom. Actually, I had two. We called the dirty classroom and the clean classroom. So the dirty classroom, we held mosaics and stained glass and paint pour and all that sort of stuff. Anything that made a really big mess was done in the dirty classroom. And we had the clean classroom, which was painting, drawing, paper crafts, all that sort of stuff. So I did some classes, and I also had, so I had a gallery in the shop. My shop was huge. It had 2 rooms full of stock. It had a gallery with a gallery wall, which I had local artists could come in and sell their stuff for a month or 2 weeks at a time. And in there was no cash payment. So instead of paying me cash to rent a space, they taught classes during that time that they had their stuff on display for sale. So there was a big gallery wall, there was shelving that they could put sculptures and cards or whatever they made into that space. So they would come in and do classes as well. So yeah, we had a really good variety of classes going on, which was fun. It was a busy little hub. Get on there. Okay. So we need to make some green elements, and then we can start to put a few together. Maybe if we had pairs, we would be fine. So we need another one of these and another one of these. Yeah, it worked really well. And there was a lot of variety, so we'd have someone come in and teach pencil drawing, pastels, watercolor, and probably 4 times a year we'd have a big name come in, not a local, but a big name come in and teach a class, which was really good. And I'd take those classes too, because when do you get an opportunity to have a class like that? We had card making classes, we had scrapbooking classes, you name it, their class was there. As I said, there was stained glass, there was mosaics. Good job, Julie. Good job. So the opportunity that YouTube gives everybody is you can learn so much from every single person, whether it's a card maker or a painter or a colorer or anything that anybody can make, you're going to learn a technique from. Like I used to go, colouring books? Really? There's YouTubes for colouring books? But oh my goodness, I learned so much about shading and what I can do with pencils. It was really cool. Really, really cool. So that's why I don't limit myself to just watching journal makers or just watching card makers. Watch everybody that comes into your path. Subscribe to everybody. Go have a look what they do. Go have a look what they make. You'll be surprised what you can learn. All right. I need to make some more long ones. See, I haven't actually sat down and used pencils for colouring ever, for colouring in. My pencils are probably one of my most underused thing in my craft room, my pencils and markers and things. I mean, my Inktense pencils I use for so many different things. Painting silk and all manner of things. I love my Inktense pencils, especially for fabric. Absolutely. Night, Dar. Sweet dreams. Do you know what I use my alcohol markers for? And it's never, very rarely, it's for colouring anything. I use it to colour wood pieces. Wood pieces. Where's that necklace that I made? So I made this necklace the other day. Dun, dun, dun. Let me just untangle it. So I made this necklace the other day with beads and chain and sari silk and this wooden tree. It's coloured with my alcohol markers. It used to look like that. Broke this one. Used to look like that. And you know, these sort of discs and things that you can decorate with, cabochons, and drill holes in it and have dangles off it. Starts with a wooden disc. This is the sort of thing that I'm going to be doing over the next couple of months, is showing you how to use these wooden bits. That's what I use my alcohol markers for. Colouring wood. You know those really, really horrible wooden butterflies that everybody bought 10,000 of, that had really gaudy prints on? Those things? Yeah. They're the ones that I colour in with alcohol ink markers. I don't think I want to use that big one. Yes, they are a bit like stain. So I used to do art with alcohol markers, which was, see, you just get me to look at things that I haven't looked at for a long time. Let me just find. So in here is all gel plate and silicon mat and stuff people have sent me made of those things. I think some of these are actually Julie Parker's. Tea bags. All right, so here's some alcohol ink stuff. This is made with I've actually dropped glitter into some of these. I've dropped mica into it. I've dropped micro beads into it while it's running and drying. I've done paintings. Let's zoom out a bit. How close can you get? Zoom out. There is more. But wait, there's more. Get out the way. Oh, where are they? Probably not even in here. Nope, obviously they're not in here. Don't know. Anyway, I used to do paintings with them anyway. Get over there. Whew. Yeah, don't know what I've done with them. I'll find them. I'll bring them out another day. Okay, Flo, thank you. When you painted, did you do more style you do now or more traditional? I did a lot of beach scenes. I took some photos the other day of some of the paintings that I still have. The only reason why I have them was I gave them to different friends to hang on their wall until we were ready for them. So I did take some photos. Oh, this one was a mixed media piece. So it had hand painted flowers, and then it had real silk flowers, hand painted silk flowers in her hair as well. So that was one. These were wedding rings that I made for my son. Took me longer to make them than his wedding lasted. But they were beautiful. That's when I was silversmithing. This is when I was polishing rocks and wire wrapping. Silversmithing. Miss Molly. I miss Miss Molly. This is me when I was 9 years old. 10 years old? 10 years old. Yes, I do. I'm very lucky that my friends all, we'll take that home for you and hang them on. They didn't want to give them back because they'd been hanging on the wall for years. Like, give me back my paintings. I should have just let them have it. But I didn't because I was clingy and I needed them back. They're here somewhere. This was the day I got married in Wanda. Woohoo! Hoon. So this is one of my paintings. This is the one I tried to get. I did get Juju to paint. It's very hard to see in this light. That's one. This is my big mixed media mermaid. Let's see if I can get it to focus a little better. It's got net and her hair is made of t-shirt and there's clay, there's stenciling. There's a lot going on in that one. It's the boho girl one. She's all mixed media. So that's a face that I painted many, many years ago, and I've just photocopied that onto canvas for classes, so people didn't have to learn to paint faces as well as do a mixed media piece. Where? Obviously, I've deleted the photos because I can't find them. But anyway, a lot of my stuff was beach stuff. I'll find the photos on Facebook and share them. For the last 25 years, I've lived near the ocean. But I grew up at the ocean. Like, we had a beach shack in Victoria that we used to go to every weekend or every other weekend and every holidays, and grew up, surfing and fishing and scuba diving and all that sort of fun stuff. Let's do a let's do one of these owls. Get off. I don't think we have more nopes than anybody else. We've got sharks and everywhere, but crocodiles are only north. The salties are big saltwater crocodiles. What else? I think I'd like to put a leaf on the bottom of these owls. A bit of both. So I'm going to keep a few of them and I'm going to come out. I'm going to sell a few as well. Not too big anyway. Too big! Actually, I could use some of these in there. No, go right ahead. I don't mind answering questions. You're good. I don't have to make things up to talk about. Cool. I'll have a look later. I will check you out. We want jump rings. Let's get some jump rings out. We need lobster claw. Hey, Riley. Not much. We've been just going through the gamut of emotions at the moment. Because we can. A couple of these. What have you been doing? Been pretending to work? All right, so we have connectors, we have leaves, we have jump rings. Let's put some together. I wish I knew where my little jump ring rings were. Could have used a therapy session. Well, we were live. Where were you? Oh, I was live. You didn't come and play? What? Why did you need a therapy session? Can't even speak. Why did you need a therapy session last night? Tell Auntie Di all about it. That's cute. Busy, busy, busy. Who'da thunk it? That's pretty darn cute, even if I do say so myself. I said self, and I knew I was talking to me. Look at that. Isn't he cute? Cute little owl. Owl. Let's put them in there. They're a bit blue. I'm blue, do 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 do. I'm blue. Oh, I forgot I had these. These need to go in with the owls, I think. Thanks, Carrie. Actually, let's put a green bead. Let's put a green crystal on there. Cute. Maybe just one green crystal. It's not long enough. The leaf, yes, the leaf fits perfectly. Nice. Nice. I like it. I like it a lot. Need another one of those. Hey, Anna Marette. Okay, J Mac, thanks for popping in. He's cute. He's cute. Oh, that's right. Anne Lar was talking about Tropical Cyclone Bertha. Man, those floods in Texas and Alabama and that, they're crazy. Hope nobody is getting affected by them. Well, nobody that we know anyway. They are crazy. Oh, you are so cute. Yes, Bertha needs to stay away. Dry and hot, yeah. A video came up last night of a flooding river in Alabama somewhere. I can't remember where it was now. I can't even remember what river they said it was. But it had washed away the road and the bridge and that's cool. Let's put the flower on top. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know which way is up and down the USA the same. To tell you where it was, I just saw Alabama on the. There was Alabama, Arizona, Texas. There was a whole heap of them. All came up one after the other. All right, how do you look? Yeah, that's cute. Yeah, I like that. I like it a lot. So if I do half a dozen bronze, no, actually I do 10 bronze because I've got 10 gold. Do 10 bronze and then 10 silver, and then I'm not going to do all those right now. No, not happening. Why didn't you tell me I was blurry? You're blurry, Diane. You're blurry. Alright, you need to be one of those and one of those. What do I need to hang on the bottom of that? What have I got to hang on the bottom? I've got these little teardroppy things. Thank you, thank you. Okay. I think I need water. I'm going to have to go soon. I didn't bring my water in. Actually, that's too long. Put a short one on. Riley, did you find any more of this stuff? I've asked you 50 times, I'm sure of it. Have you found any more of this? I need more. I love it. I need more. I've found every other colour way except the green and blue and turquoise. I found pinks and oranges and browns, and I can't find that one. The only turquoise I can find is turquoise and yellow. It doesn't have this green in it. And I used it a lot in my beachy cards. Why are you not closing? Why? Okay, you're very, very cute. Very cute. Very cute. Oh no. It's raffia, yes. And I can't find that colourway with the green, blue, turquoise. Every other colour. Riley gave me some when she was up here. Paper. It's made of paper, Annamaret. I like to use the raffia in tags and stuff in my journals because it's not bulky, and you can glue it. You don't have to tie it in a knot like string and that sort of thing. I like it. I like it a lot. And I can't find it. All right, my first red one. It's a red one. It's very pretty. I need to find some more focal beads that aren't silver. They're all silver. Where's the wed? That's humongous. We don't want that big. Oh, look, there's a red fish. It's got silver in it. That's cute. I like that one, even though it does have silver in it. Apparently, I have a lack of large red focal beads. This one. That's cute. This one. Turquoise, green, and blue. Turquoise, green, and blue. Color 2303. What? It comes in a roll, of paper, like on a spool. Ow! 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 Got my leg jammed under my drawer. Ow! So I have a spool of the brown, with the craft colour. Okay, thank you. Thank you, ma'am. I've got the I've seen the green and creamy coloured and yellow one, but I haven't seen Instagram. Okay, Papiro yarn art. All right, I'll have a look. Thank you, T. You could do that too, but I'd still like to find some because I'm going to use a lot of it. A lot. A lot. Thank you very much. All right, focal bead. That's really pretty. I like that one. So let's get a long pin. Okay, we don't want the bottom of it. Oh yeah, that's very cute. I like that. I'm not going to fit all of those beads on again though. Just the red one. Maybe I can. Maybe maybe. Beautiful. All right, people, I think I'm going to call it there because I need water. Cool, clear water. I'm going to call it and go water myself like a horse. And I will catch you later over at Juju going live later. So we made an hour one with a flower, an hour one without a flower, and this red one, which are all very cute, to go with all of these ones that I made yesterday with the fish, without a fish, with those acrylic beads. So these are both acrylic beads. They're cute. They're very cute. I like them. Wait, who's been rode hard and put up wet? What? What did I miss? Oh, me being needed to be watered. That's me. So yeah, they're all cute. They're all cute. I'll take some photos. I can't take a photo in here because I've always got a shadow. Photos are crap. Thank you, ladies. Bug, we're going now. Now that you're here, we're leaving. It's time to go. No, just kidding. I was actually going. I need water. Because apparently I've been rode hard and put up wet. Now I need to be watered. And rubbed down with liniment. Oh, good grief. All right, ladies, thanks very much for playing, and I will talk to you later. See me tomorrow. What are you seeing me tomorrow for? Oh, on live. Yes. I'll be live, same bat time, same bat channel. Probably doing the same thing. Actually, I might try and get some of these finished and then find the brad things that they hang off and make the fabric part of them as well. All right, catch us all later. Love yous. Bye.